Hello and welcome to another Gundam model review. And today I'll be reviewing the high grade 1:144 scale Aile Strike Gundam in the Gundam Seed line. And this is not the re-release version but the original. And the updated re-release, I think, has updated colors, supports the Action Base 2, and also has decals. And I might plan to do that kit when I get it, but I'll be doing the originals first. And this is the first in the Gundam Seed line and was released in 2002 for the price of 1,200 yen. And the side of the box here shows the pilot, some of the other kits in the Gundam Seed lineup, and the kit when it's been fully put together and painted, and the compatible parts, and it's compatible with the no grade. The Aile pack is compatible with the no grade. And let's open up the box and see the instruction manual. The instruction manual shows a pretty cool image of the Aile Strike Gundam and the Strike Gundam in its non-painted form. In its painted form. And inside we see some information about the model. It looks like from here, it looks like it's really flexible. Shows the beam saber and the shield. And here's the Aile pack, the Aile Striker, and the beam rifle, and some more some concept art of the Aile Strike Gundam, and the pilot, Kirari Yamato. Inside is the part list and the order form for replacement parts if you need to do so. But you can only order it in Japan only. And here are the instructions, pretty typical for high grades of this time. And the back shows the color guide and the color instructions for those who want to do so, and the compatible parts. And I don't know why someone would put the Striker pack onto the the Aile Strike pack onto the no grade, because this model is superior to no grade in every way. But what's nice about the compatibility is that the no grade packs are also compatible with the high grade. So there's actually a Sword Strike Gundam in no grade form, and you can put the sword pack onto this high grade Strike Gundam and make the Sword Strike Gundam in high grade form, which is pretty cool. And I might do that in the future since I have the Sword Strike Gundam no grade. And let's look at the parts. First of all, here are the red and black for the Aile Striker pack. The red and the black. And as you can see, they're only in red and black, so it requires quite a bit of stickers for the, not quite, but stickers for the red and the yellow parts. And it'll probably look better for those who like painting it to actually add the paint instead of the stickers. But for this review, I'm just going to use the stickers. Here is the B plate, all white plate, and it's a pretty nice plate. It has a lot of detail, but especially the back of the shield, even though the handle's molded in. But I like how there's even though you can't move the handle or such, at least they included the detail, and you can paint it to make it look better. And as you can tell, on the shoulders are all in pure white, which means you'll have to paint it for those who want to make it a little more accurate. And here are the parts for the Aile Striker pack, the torso pieces like the front skirt, the back skirts, and the arm pieces, the leg pieces, and the head. And what's surprising is that they give you beam saber handles, but they don't include any beam sabers. So they decided to include a hand connected already to a beam saber, which looks pretty nice, but requires a lot of painting because you'll have to paint the hand and the beam pink. And because the hand is connected to the beam saber, you'll have to paint the hand around the beam saber, which will require careful painting. And for those who like to paint, it wouldn't be that much of a problem. And here's the most colorful plate. It's the A plate. And this has the typical Gundam colors, the red, the blue, and the gray, and the black, and the yellow. And it has a lot of nice details. The red is for the torso, the feet, and here's the shield. The shield is missing the most colors. It's missing the yellow and the white that goes across here. And for people who want to paint, it'll be better to add the colors because it'll look a little bit plain right here if you don't include those colors though. And that is it for the A plates and all the other plates. And here are the polycaps. And this is a typical amount of polycaps for high grades in the Gundam Seed era, and it's not that surprising. And I'll be putting this kit together, and I'll see you then.